What is specialty?
Since electing new Student Council President Emma Cord and new Vice President Olivia Armstrong, we are bordering on a new era of student leadership. We ask a few Student Council members, including former President Kateri Gutting, about the changes to come.
Yeah, so I joined Student Council my junior year, so that was the year that we had already started to change ownership of who was the sponsor for Student Council. So my freshman and sophomore year, Miss Stalker and Coach Meyer were the ones that ran it and were the sponsors for it. And my junior year, when I joined, Miss Gleason, who was our old college counselor, and also Radabush took the program over.
Although we couldn't do much of anything really first semester. But once we got back in the building, it was, go, go, go. We came up with some ideas right off the bat on how to celebrate seniors. And that idea, we've never done that before. That was just a brand new idea from a member of Student Council.
I think our biggest challenges weren't only planning things online, but figuring out how to adapt those normal activities to be held online and still enjoyable.
So last year was pretty easier because we could meet in person and we could all just talk about it and stuff like that, and actually go to wherever we were planning. Like say we had something going on in the cafeteria, we could go in there, picture what we want it to look like, and then carry out the plan. And I think that differs from this year because we had to do most of the meetings over Zoom.
A lot of the non-seniors, the people who are going to be around next year, were giving out great ideas of ways to get not only student council together, but the whole student body. They talked about a winter dance, a lock-in, which I would assume would just be for student council. I don't know if they'd be able to get the whole student body. Movie nights for the whole district, and taking over prom is another big event that they talked about planning for next year.
Well, right now, I know we're talking about different ways Stuco is going to be involved with the student body. And I think they want to shift more towards Stuco being more of a voice for the student body, for teachers and staff to listen to and learn. I also know they're going to take a lot more leadership roles with prom, homecoming, and field day.
The new president, Emma Cord, I think she would probably incorporate some more modern stuff with it, modern DJ, I guess you could say, that plays good music and having things that actual kids like.
School year as well, the change will be they'll be in charge of prom now. So previously, Mr. Castle had a group of people, upperclassmen, that would help run it, sell tickets, do all of these different things. And certainly we'll ask Mr. Castle for help, but we're kind of taking on that planning, projecting what does prom look like. For the coming year of 21 to 22, the big change is public elections. So previously I talked about private elections. So this year we are holding public elections. They were uncontested this year, but still getting students in the know of, we want these to be public, we want them to be contested, we want you guys to have an opinion. Really the goal that I want the future student council to carry is the tie between students' voices and administrators, and being that tie and connection between staff and faculty and students. So that's so this year our policies for joining student council and for running for an officer, we're filling out 2 different forms. So one of them was a student council application that everybody, whether you wanted to run for an officer or not, had to fill out. And then also, then we had a separate officer form that was filled out if you wanted to run for office. And then once you got that turned in, then you had free reign of advertising and making yourself known to the student body that you were interested in student council and that also you were interested in an officer position. But I think a big goal of student council is just to be really integrated into all aspects of the student's life, whether you're in student council or not, just to know that student council is there for you. We want to listen to you. We want your voices heard. And if you see change necessary and we see it fit as well, that we would want to bring that to administrators and get that change implemented so that we can make MRH the best 4 years of your high school career.
For more information, contact Chris Raudebush at chris.raudebush@mrhschools.net.